Hello dear students, it's our 18th lecture of current electricity. In this class we are going to discuss transient current, and in transient current first part we have to study charging and discharging of capacitor. Okay, so already we have done capacitors and resistors, capacitor resistor circuit we have done, capacitor steady state circuit we have done, but here we have to do what, the charge, we have to find the charge across the capacitor during the charging process or during the discharging process. Okay, so we come to the topic charging and the discharging of capacitor. This part we have to do charging and discharging of the capacitor. Okay, so firstly we come to the part charging of capacitor. So it is the non-academic part. Okay, it is for only competitive exams. Charging of capacitor, and it is also capacitor resistor circuit with DC we have. Okay, we have to study capacitor and resistor circuit with the DC. Now we have a capacitor of capacitance C, and this one is the resistance R. Okay, so this one is the circuit diagram. It is a source of EMF E, and this one is K 1 key and this one is K 2 key. Okay, here capacitor and resistor are connected in series. During the charging process only K1 is closed. Okay, so only K1 is closed. Okay, see, let at time t is equal to 0. Suppose this capacitor is initially uncharged, there is no charge across this capacitor. So let at time t is equal to 0, charge across the capacitor we have what? 0. If charge is 0, then current across the resistor is dq by dt, that is equal to also 0. That at the initial time this capacitor is uncharged. Okay, and at time t is equal to 0 the key has been closed. Key has been closed at time t is equal to 0. Okay, and after some time, after long time, okay, the capacitor will get completely charged, and as the capacitor gets completely charge across the capacitor is maximum when potential drop across the capacitor becomes equal to what? The EMF of the cell. Okay, this one I have discussed in the concepts of capacitor, and when charge across the capacitor is maximum, that is called the steady state circuit. Registered current will be what? 0. So when Q is equal to Q naught, that is the maximum charge across the capacitor, the circuit is what? circuit. Okay, this time current in the circuit I will be equal to 0 because that is dq naught by dt. The maximum and minimum concept we know. The differential value of the maximum value is always what? 0. So when charge is maximum, then current in 0, that is called what? The steady state. Now say if during the charging process, say at time t, at any time t, we have t which is greater than 0. Suppose q is the charge across capacitor and I is what? If charge is increasing, okay, then current is also what? Changing. I is equal to dq by dt. That is what? That is the current across the resistance R. Okay. Now we come to the calculation. At time t is equal to time t greater than 0, the key has been closed. Okay. Now say for t greater than 0, this one is the circuit. This time only key 1 is closed. Okay. What key has been closed at t greater than 0? That is only K1. K2 is open this time. MFE this one is the circuit. Okay. Now at any time t greater than 0, this time the charge is growing within the circuit. Suppose charge across the capacitor is q, which is greater than what? 0, and current across the resistor this time is what? I. That is equal to what? A rate of change in charge, because the charge is variable here. Okay. Now the supply we have E, so we can write suppose here potential drop is Vc and here potential drop is what? VR. Since these are in series, so in series arrangement supplied potential is equal to what? The algebraic sum of the potentials across the elements. So according to the concept we have E is equal to what? Vc plus VR. Now see, when charge is maximum, that is Q naught, it implies that current is equal to what? 0. So you may write E this time is equal to Q naught by C, that is the supplied EMF this time Q naught by C. So VR is equal to what? IR. Since I is 0, that's why VR will be also 0. Now you may write E is equal to Q naught by C is equal to, at any time t greater than 0, what will be Vc? Charge across the capacitor is Q, we have, it is Q by C, and VR is current into resistance, that is equal to IR. Now you may write it Q naught by C minus Q by C is equal to IR, and in place of I you may also write what? Rate of change in the charge. I की जगह आपने dq by dt लिखा. It is what? Q naught minus Q by C is equal to R dq by dt. Okay. Now the next step, say it is a differential equation. Solving this differential equation, we may get the value of charge across the capacitor at any time t. So the next step is Q is taken one side, Q naught minus Q, and that will be equal to what? dt by RC. Okay, this differential equation now we have. Now you integrate the function both the sides. Integrating both the sides, now see, at time t is equal to 0, what was the charge across the capacitor? At time t is equal to 0, charge across the capacitor is 0. Okay, so charge is 0. If at time t is equal to 0, if we have given any value, charge not equal to 0, then in the differential equation, after integrating it, at t is equal to 0, you should have taken that charge which is given. Okay, now see, at any time t, we have to get the value of charge q. Okay, so solve it. You get what it is. What is the coefficient of q here? It is -1. The integral limit is from 0 to q, and that is equal to what? RC, our constant taken out, it will be T by RC. Okay, now we come to the next step. So what we get? Upper limit, firstly we put the upper limit, then we will have to put the lower limit. In place of q, we take what? 0 here. So we get the result -1 is taken this side, minus T by RC. Okay, now we come to the next step. It is that is equal to what? Minus T by RC. Okay, now see, we come to the next part. Now it is q naught minus q by q naught is equal to RC. Now we simplify it. Q naught minus q is equal to q is equal to q naught minus one minus this value we have, that is the charge across the capacitor at any time t during the charging process. If initial charge is what? 0, that is at time t is equal to 0. Okay, we may also write it q is equal to q naught e to the power minus t by tau. This tau is term tau is RC. This term is called time constant. So it is time. So R and C product will have the unit of what? Time only. The dimension is capital T only. Okay. Then we'll be discussing later how to get the value of what the time constant here in the CR circuit. Okay, complicated CR circuit में भी कैसे हम time constant find करते हैं ये मैं discuss करूँगा. Okay, now see, it is the charge across the capacitor at any time t. So if we draw the graph, now it is charge q and it is time t. At time t is equal to 0, charge was what? 0. At time t 0, charge is 0, and the charge goes on increasing now, and after some time charge across the capacitor becomes constant. That charge is called the maximum charge. As the maximum charge is equal to maximum charge, current within the circuit will become what? 0. And at one time constant, that is t is equal to RC. That is what? At one time constant, if t value of t becomes what? Equal to RC, that is at one time constant t is equal to RC, will have what? Q is equal to Q naught 1 minus e to the power minus tau by tau. It is one time constant. If we have given 2 time constant, then write it 2 tau by tau. If we have 5 time constant, then write it 5 tau by tau. Okay, to get the result, Q naught e to the power minus 1. Exponential expansion को अगर हम लेते हैं and higher powers are neglected, then we have Q is equal to what? Q naught 1 minus 0.368. It is the value of what? E to the power minus 1. So at one time constant we have this value. Charge across the capacitor will be 0.632 Q naught. Okay, it is the charge across the capacitor after one time constant. So suppose here we have t is equal to tau, that is equal to what? RC. So at one time constant, the value of charge is 0.632 Q naught. Okay, now charge is increasing in the circuit. During this time it is increasing value, it is increasing with respect to time. So we may get the value of what? Current that is flowing through the circuit. So now we get to the current, value of current flowing in the circuit. Now see how to get the value of current. Current in the circuit at any time t, I we have what? dq by dt. The rate of change in charge is called current. Now we have I is equal to dq by dt. Okay, so differential value Q naught, say it is d by dt. Q naught, it is maximum charge minus d by dt Q naught RC. Okay, this result becomes what? I is equal to, say this differential value is 0. Now we have Q naught E RC. Okay, and again it will be d by dt minus t by RC, that is simply minus 1 by RC. Okay, then what you get, the result we have minus Q naught by RC e to the power minus T by RC, and charge by time is current, it is exactly what the time constant, then you get the value of I is equal to minus Q naught by tau and e to the power minus T by RC, that is minus I naught e to the power minus T by RC, okay, or tau. It is the value of current we have. So we may write here I is equal to I naught and that is also tau. See here, also we have minus here, it is minus Q naught, it is plus, and then it will be plus plus, it is positive sign and it is positive sign. So it is the, and where I naught is equal to Q naught divided by RC, that is also what, Q naught by tau, that is the value of what, maximum current. It is the value of maximum current which will be flowing through the CR circuit. Okay, now what is the IT graph? As the switch is closed at time t is equal to 0, we have I naught e to the power 0, current is what, maximum, and after long time, see, charge across the capacitor becomes constant, and that is the maximum charge in steady state, while after long time current drops to what, 0, current becomes negligible. So see, at t is equal to 0, we have current I is equal to I naught and e to the power, that is Q naught only, okay, I naught only, right? And after long time current becomes what, negligible. So when the time tends to infinity, then current tends to what, 0. That's why we say in a steady state current in the CR circuit is what, 0, and current charge will be what, maximum. And see here, at time t is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0, we have what, charge q is equal to Q naught 1 minus e to the power 0, that is what, 0. And after long time, when time t tends to infinity, at that time charge will be equal to what, Q naught 1 minus 0, okay. So that is, charge becomes maximum at after long time. That's why the moment switch is closed, current flows through the capacitor arm, but after long time current in the capacitor arm is 0, okay. So one point we have, the moment key is closed, means t is equal to 0, key is closed, current flows in the capacitor arm, okay, while after long time current in the circuit tends to what, 0, so no current flows in the circuit, okay. Now we come to more points. Now we have to get potential drop across capacitor and resistor during the charging process. Okay, so VC, potential drop across capacitor, and VR during the charging process. Okay, VC and VR we have to get. So see, what is VC? It is Q by C, and it is the charge across capacitor at any time t. What is the value of charge? Putting this value here, we get the result, that is Q naught by C RC. Okay, that is also T by tau. This Q naught by C is what the supplied EMF, so where it may be also written as supplied EMF VC, potential drop across the capacitor, RC, and that is also E minus T by tau, because RC is equal to what, the time constant. Okay, so in this way we find the value of what, VC. Now we have to find the value of what, VR. That is equal to current across the resistor, current in the circuit into what, the resistance. What was current in the circuit? This value, so that is I naught R, that is also I naught R time constant. Okay, I naught R is the maximum voltage, that is the supplied EMF. So you may also write it VR is equal to E RC or E minus T by tau. In this way we find the value of what, the potential drop across the resistor during the charging process. Now we have to draw. See, potential drop is also changing with respect to what, time, and we are in time graph, potential drop across the resistor, and time we have, it is suppose time. Okay, so see, it is increasing with time. As charge is increasing, the potential drop will be also increasing, and at time constant tau, the potential drop will be what, the 0.632, the supplied EMF we have E. So at time constant tau, it is what, 0.632 E. Now we come to VR. E it is VR anti-graph, it is EMF E, and it goes on decreasing and tends to zero after a long time. Potential drop across the resistor becomes zero because current in the circuit becomes what, negligible. So it is, these are VC and VR graph. Now we come to now if you add VC and VR, so see these are in series. Okay, so if you add VC and VR, so what you get, adding we get the result what, EMF E. Okay, now we come to energy stored across the capacitor and a resistor at any time t. Okay, now we come to energy stored across C and R at any time t during the charging process. See, what is the value of energy stored across the capacitor? That is Q square by 2C. So we may use the formula Q square by 2C, and energy stored across the resistor. So see, current is the function of time. We have derived the result of current earlier. तो it was the function of time, और जब कोई भी टाइम का फंक्शन होता है तो we use the formula integral I square r dt. हमने प्रीवियस क्लास में ही किया था, है ना. What is the value of energy stored across the capacitor? It is q square by 2c. So it is 1 by 2c, and what we have q naught minus t by tau. Solve it to get the value of what? The energy stored across the capacitor at any time t, where q naught square by 2c will be what? The maximum amount of energy. Now energy across the resistor become ur. So it will be integral I square dt, as I is the function of what? Time. Okay, so it will be integral I naught square and r square okay. Now integrate it from 0 to the given time. So you will get the value of what? The energy stored across the resistor. One question I give you: draw UCT, energy across the capacitor time, and URT graphs for CR circuit with DC during the charging process. During the charging process, you have to find the value of what? You have to draw the energy time graph capacitor के लिए and energy time graph for the resistor also. Okay. It was the basic concept of what? Charging of the capacitor with at the initial time t is equal to 0, charge was 0. और अगर initial time पे charge given हो तो differential equation solve करते time आप limit में 0 use करेंगे. Okay. Now we come to the next part, that is discharging of the capacitor. Okay. Now initially the capacitor has been charged and it has maximum charge now. Steady state has been acquired and now the switch is open. K1 को हमने K1 को open किया and now the K2 will be closed. So as the K1 is open and K2 is closed, discharging of the capacitor takes place. Now what happens here? This one is capacitor, a resistor. Okay. Now K2 has been closed. Okay. And K1 is opened. K2 is closed while at time t is equal to 0. We may use two-way key in the circuit. Two-way key means अगर एक close होगा तो दूसरा अपने आप ही क्या हो जाएगा? Open हो जाएगा. Okay. तो K2 is closed and K1 is open at what time? T is equal to 0. And here at T is equal to 0, charge across the capacitor is maximum this time. Okay, charge is maximum at t0 पे, and if charge is maximum, तो current in the circuit steady state is here we have, so dq naught by dt, that is equal to 0. So charge is maximum at time t is equal to 0, and current is what? 0. Now we come to this part. Okay, now see, we have no source in the circuit, and at any time t, at time t greater than 0, q is the charge across capacitor, and I is what? It is the current across the resistor we have. Okay, so see here potential drop Vc, and here potential drop is what? Vr, but we have no supply here. We have no supply. That's why for this circuit we have Vc plus Vr is equal to 0, and at t greater than 0, now this time the capacitor will be discharged. It is the now discharging process of the capacitor. Okay, so what is the value of Vc? It is q by c, and what is the value of Vr? That is equal to IR, that is equal to 0. We may also write it q by c plus r. In place of I we have to write dq by dt, that is equal to 0. Now solve it. We get what? Q by c is equal to minus r dq by dt, or you may write dq by q is equal to minus dt by rc. Again, it is a differential equation. Now we may solve this differential equation to get the value of what? Charge. That at time t is equal to 0, what was the value of charge at time t is equal to 0? Charge was maximum here because the capacitor has been completely charged, and after charging the capacitor we are discharging it, and after opening the source key, and at time t we have to get the value of charge during the discharging process. Okay, now see, we come to the next step. It is here charge q naught maximum, limits. Here we have minus t by rc, and rc is also tau, that may be also written as minus t by tau. You may write it initial limit minus final limit minus the initial limit, that is equal to what? Minus t by rc, that is also minus t by tau. Here also tau is equal to rc. Okay, we come to the next step, that is equal to what we have? Minus t by tau, or you may write q by q naught is equal to q is equal to q naught it is the charge across the capacitor at any time t during the discharging process, and initial charge of the capacitor was what? At time t is equal to 0 it was maximum. Okay, now what is the graph? So we may draw the QT graph. At time t is equal to 0, charge is maximum. Now it goes on decreasing, and after long time charge becomes what? Negligible. And what about current here? Current we have rate of change in charge. So if we simplify it, we will get the result I is equal to minus q naught by tau e to the power minus t by tau. So that is I is equal to q naught by tau is the maximum value of current, that is minus I naught it is the, so it is question for homework. You have to draw IT graph for the question. See, at time t is equal to 0, current here is what? Maximum. It is minus I naught. Okay. It is the current time graph. Now during the discharging process we have to find the value of what? The potential drop across the capacitor resistor and energy stored across the capacitor and resistor. Okay. Discharging VC. VC is what we have? Q by C, that is Q naught by C RC. You may also write it Q naught by C is what? The EMF, E naught RC or E naught. This question is for homework. You have to draw the VC and time graph. Okay, similar to this. Now what about VR? VR we have IR. Okay, I we have minus I naught R minus T by tau. Okay, and it is also I naught R is EMF tau. It has negative sign, say. Minus E naught. Now you have to find UC. UC will be what? Q square by 2C, that is Q naught square by 2C, and e to the power minus 2T by RC. Okay. So from here you have to draw UC and time graph. UR, say I is the function of time, that's why we will have to take integral I square R dt from 0 to t. Now what is the value of current we have? So simplify it, we will get I naught square R square and oh sorry, it is R, simply R solve it to get the value of energy across the capacitor, and you have to draw this graph also. It is for homework, UR and time graph you have to draw. So this one was the discharging of capacitor. Okay, now in the these were the simple circuit, only C and R, one C and one R we have. Now we have to find the value of time constant. How to get the value of time constant? In these circuits we have time constant what? R into C, and the unit of time constant, it is actually time, that's why it is also what? Second. Okay. Now we come to steps to find time constant. Okay, that is what? Time constant. See, time constant we have R equivalent into C equivalent. For a given CR circuit with DC, the formula for time constant is this: during the charging process or the discharging process, where R equivalent is what? It is the equivalent resistance of the circuit, and C equivalent is the equivalent capacitance. Okay, so first step, firstly you get the equivalent capacitance of the circuit. Okay, whatever the circuit we have during charging or discharging. So firstly find equivalent capacitance of the circuit you have to get initially. Okay, and that is C equivalent. Okay, now step 2, in the second step you have to find the value of equivalent resistance. Okay, and it will be between the terminals of what? Equivalent capacitance only. So find equivalent capacitance between the terminals of equivalent capacitance. About the equivalent capacitance, you have to get the value of what? The equivalent resistance. Sorry, it is not capacitance, it is actually what? It is resistance. So find the equivalent resistance of circuit between the terminals of equivalent capacitance, or about the equivalent capacitor. Okay, now we have both the value, and here if the source is there, the source will be short circuited. Okay, source must be short circuited. So now we have all R equivalent and C equivalent multiply to get the value of what? The time constant. So please revise it. In the next class we will be doing questions based on what the charging and discharging of capacitors and the previous years question also, and 2 more class we have to take, means lecture 19 and lecture 20. In lecture 20 this chapter will be covered. Okay, thank you.